introduction in Indonesia, biodiversity and resource and constantly beginning to the threatened by various human activity. The large volume of the seawater and its capability to dissolve all foreign substances mean that the sea is considered a final disposal site of human, so that people without thinking which throw rubbish in the sea. The marine waste that is most often found is marine plastic waste. This is what caused the problem of marine plastic debris pollution, which can damage the balance of the ocean. Plastic waste in the ocean can be said to be marine plastic debris. Marine plastic debris is the most dominant form of pollutant in marine waste, where 60 until 90% of the garbage in the ocean consists of different plastic polymers. In January 2060, a World Economic Forum report concluded that on the course trajectory, there would be more plastic than fish measured by weight in the world ocean by 2050. The current condition of Indonesia ocean is also quite worrying because, based on various studies, Indonesia is in second place after China as the country that pollution the large marine plastic debris in the world. This problem was highlighted at the inaugural UN Marine Conference in New York in June 2018. According to the Minister of Environment and Forestry, 80% of marine plastic debris originated from land areas or originated from human activity on land. One of islands in Indonesia, which is also experiencing the problem of marine plastic debris pollution in the Seribu Island. The Thousand Islands Sea is part of the Jakarta Sea area. More precise, it is located on the outer of Sea of Jakarta Bay. Based on oceanography, the Thousand Islands Sea is quite sensitive to various dangers of marine pollution. One of them is marine plastic debris pollution. This is cause the Sea of the Seribu Island is located directly connected to Jakarta Bay, which is the area where the flow of 30 rivers that pass through the city of Jakarta with residential and industrial areas. Rubbish was found that location on the seabed on 3 islands in the Seribu Island, including Panggang Island, Karya Island, and Pramuka Island. The trash found from the seabed region, with 60-90% of it being plastic debris. Furthermore, in 2018, 3 3 trails were found that were no longer alive on Parry Island, Seribu Island Regency. The reason why three trails are no longer alive is thought to be plastic debris and crude oil. The head of the DKI Jakarta Environmental Service states that not only trail after it plastic debris, but other marine biota including fish sometimes eats plastic crumb, which they think are plankton. In 2019, 2,000 tons of waste entered the Thousand Island every day. This was come from waste since 90 river on the mainland of Jakarta. The coast of Banten and Bekasi, apart from that, is also come from homestay was on Throne Island, and from
Hello everyone, my name is Anissa Prihatini Damarsari. I will here explain the meaning of life below water. Life below water, namely effort to protect marine ecosystem by conserving and sustainable utility, sea, ocean, and maritime resource for sustainable development. Usually, Canal Indonesia C1, the continue that hosts the lyric water area because as much as 2/3 of Indonesia territory is water. This makes Indonesia have quite large potential in the fisheries sector. However, recently there has been a lot of environmental damage, especially in the marine sector due to human action. Indonesia is currently faced with the threat of serious damage to marine ecosystem as a result of massive exploitation by humans, such as overfishing, the damage of mangrove ecosystem, and the last water pollution. Marine debris is also one of the serious problems being faced by the Indonesian marine sector and cannot be ignored. Use the extending fast store Indonesia is the second largest contributor of plastic water to the sea in the world after China. Human life can continue thanks to the ocean, thanks to the water, temperature, chemistry, currents, and life from within it. For example, there are more than there billion people whose life depend on marine and coastal diversity used as a source of livelihood. However, almost either of the world fish stood are floating. This is clearly not sustainable. The ocean is so important that even people who are far from it cannot live with it. The ocean absorbs about 13% of the carbon dioxide frozen by human seawater is becoming more acid, 26% more acid. Human water is just used distributing 30 pieces of plastic worth in every square kilometer of the sea. Even though it sounds serious, we must not give up hope. The Sustainable Development Goals have talked for managing and protecting underwater life. Healthy ocean and seas are essential to your existence. The ocean covers 2% of your planet, and we depend on the fourfold energy and water. However, recently there has been a lot of environmental damage, especially in the marine sector, due to human action.
Hello, my name is Sharifa. The target live below water. Number 1. Reduce marine pollution. By 2025, prevent and significant reduce marine pollution of all kinds, particularly from land-based activities, including marine debris and nutrition pollution. Number 2. Project and Coastal Ecosystem. By 2020, sustainable manage and project marine and coastal ecosystem to significant address impact, including by centering their resolution and take action for their restoration in order to achieve healthy and productive ocean. Number 3. Reduce ocean acidification. Minimize and address the impact of ocean acidification, including through enhanced acidification cooperation at all levels. Number 4. Sustainable fishing. By 2020, evaluating ability, affinity, and overseeing legal involvement in regulating fishing and development shaken-based management plan to restaurant fishing stock in the shortest time flexible, at least to a level that can productive maximal sustainability the treatment by biology charismatics. Number 5. Cancer, culture, and marine area. By 2020, cancer, protection of coastal and marine area, consistent with national and international law and based on the best scientific information.
Hello, my name is Anggi. I'm from Group 5. I will continue the materials. Number 6. And subsidies contributing to overfishing. By 2020, prohibit curtains forms of fisheries subsidies which contribute to overcapacity and overfishing. Eliminate subsidies that contribute to illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing and refrain from introducing new such subsidies. Recognizing that appropriate and effective special and differential treatment for developing and least developed countries should be an integral part of the world trade organization fisheries subsidies negotiation. Number 7. Increase the economic benefits from sustainable use of marine resources. By 2013, increase the economic benefits to small island, developing states, and least developed countries from the sustainable use of marine resources, including through sustainable management of fisheries, aquaculture, and tourism. Number 8. Increase scientific knowledge, research, and technology for ocean health. Increase scientific knowledge, develop research capacity, and transfer marine technology. Taking into account the Intergovernmental Oceanographic Commission criteria and guidelines on the transfer of marine technology. In order to improve ocean health and to enhance the contribution of marine biodiversity to the development of developing countries, in particular small island, developing states, and less developed countries. Number 9. Support small-scale fisheries. Provide access for small-scale artisanal fishers to marine resources and markets. And last, number 10. Implement and enforce international sea law. Enhance the conservation and sustainable use of oceans and their resources by implementing international law, as reflected in the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which provides the legal framework for the conservation and sustainable use of ocean and their resources, as recalled in paragraph 108 and 1518 of The Future We Want.
Goal live low water, cancer and sustainability and ocean is a maritime reaction from sustainability development. The ocean covers more than 17% of the surface of all planet. planet and play a key role in safeguarding life on world. They are the most devising the improvement ecosystem, contributing to global and regional developmental psyche, and regulating the keep climate, the ocean protection, natural erosion, including food, material, and energy. Marine protective areas conducive to protective regulation by increasing fish catches and income. Capture new job, importing healthy and environment in increasing level of debit in war. Seas and ocean is having a emergent and growing economic impact. Ocean, sea is other marine population are essential to human. Their conservation, the sustainability issues are central to achieve 2020. They'll also help regulate the global ecosystem.
Problem. The following are the biggest problems facing marine life. Number 1. Excessive fishing. Fishing causes the fish population to not return to its original population level. Based on data from the UN Food and Agriculture, 58% of currently available fisheries commodities fall into the fully fished category above sustainable levels. In addition, 24% of fish circulation on the market do not have exact data on origin, and only 17% of fish are caught sustainable. Number 2. Noise pollution. Human activities carried out on the coast and in the secret zone that interfere with the ability of marine biota to hear natural sounds in the sea. Number 3. Plastic pollution. Plastic or polyethylene is a product derived from petroleum, which is composed of carbon and hydrogen polymers. Plastic waste dominates 18% of the waste in the sea, which is divided into coastal, surface, and sediment. Number 3. Eutrophication. The phenomenon of an increase in the number of algae with result in decrease in oxygen levels that causes mass death of aquatic organisms. Number 5. Reclamation on change in coastal land use. Coastal lands whose characteristics are still influenced by marine phenomena. Number 6. Climate change. The sea is very important in health regulation because of its of its heat at capacity compared to land. Solar heat is received and stored at night and released at night.
I am Yani. I will provide solution for preserving aquatic ecosystem for sustainable living. Referring to the problem and impact related to aquatic ecosystem as discussed in the previous section, it is felt that human effort and rules are needed in overcoming this matter. Humans as actors who play an active role in destroying ecosystem and the environment should be the main person responsible for this problem. Strategic solutions are very necessary and need urgently so that the water damage that has occurred so far does not become a continuous crisis. The orientation of these human activities should now be changed by considering environmental ecosystem, including aquatic ecosystem, especially the sea, which have now been damaged by human action. So, to what extent can human act in effort to improve and ensure the sustainability of aquatic ecosystem? First, human can develop sustainable aquaculture business if these activities are properly regulated by creating marine business and fish cultivation that refer to ecosystem sustainability. They will have a big impact through minimal waste production and supporting species diversification. Indeed, most of the perpetrators of these activities have not yet reached the large-scale commercial market. However, parties who are authorized and have funds can help them in their effort to achieve this. Humans can also seek alternative material other than plastic, which have been proven to have a big impact on water pollution. This alternative could replace or at least reduce the use of plastic so that pollution does not continue to occur in the future. Alternative material to replace plastic can be material that are not disposable, reusable, or that do not damage the environment if they have to be thrown away or not used. While looking for an utilizing alternative material, plastic waste activities can also be taken into account so that it does not pollute the surrounding environment, especially the ocean, such by implementing 3Rs in its use. Apart from plastic, waste containing toxic compounds can be a current for humans in their commitment to water sustainability through bureaucracy and government. Humans can produce regulatory regulation regarding the conduct of pollutant water production. These regulations need to be met as objective as possible and fight for ecosystem sustainability. This regulation can regulate the management of waste disposal, the classification of danger and toxic material that pose a clear threat, and the section given to relate sector that are stubborn as individual and business actors who have the potential to produce pollutant. Humans also need to raise awareness of the danger of careless waste disposal in the natural environment, especially water. Building this awareness can be achieved through formal education and persuasive campaign. The industrial sector has been proven to be a large donor of effort to pollute marine ecosystem. Many aspects contribute to the rule of these pollution activities: careless disposal of waste, lack of future management of danger pollutant, and the resulting noise are clear examples of pre-quality and concrete industrial sector activity, which apparently also damage aquatic ecosystem. Industry players need to always try to bring awareness to that their activity do not only refer to profitable business, but also effort to support sustainability. Government regulation can be a weapon that suppresses this sector because it is a preventive pressure medium through legal certainty and sanction that are applied in deviation account. The industrial business sector may also pay attention to sustainability, such as by allocation utilizing CSR for cultivation and conservation effort. Apart from that, climate damage and change need to be correlated through supporting human activities, such as reducing activity that produce carbon emission. This can be realized as simple as from the smallest component of society, normally individual, by using environmentally friendly vehicles and using public transportation when they want to travel. Luckily, now there is a climate change conference for the world to formulate problem related to climate change. This formulation effort will result in world agreement and commitment. We will continue through policy implementation in its country. Of course, there are still many efforts and solutions that can be identified to handle problems that impact the sustainability of the aquatic environment. There are many ways and strategies that each party can realize with their respective roles in achieving sustainable water. In essence, the role of all relevant stakeholders is very necessary to ensure the sustainability of effort toward a sustainable aquatic ecosystem as efficient taught the CDGC. The government, society, business sector, non-governmental organization, and academies should have more attention and current regarding this issue and problem. A complete and unanimous commitment need to continue to be maintained and strengthened to ensure continuity of implementation. Therefore, initiative and awareness, collaboration, coordination, and concrete steps for all parties are the key to achieving sustainability in aquatic ecosystem.